All right, audio check. I see one person on with us right now. If you can give me a thumbs up or a message on here if audio is coming through okay for you. Check, check. This is an audio check. Checking to see if audio is coming through. All right, I got a thumbs up from Mimi. Thanks, Mimi. So sounds like we are up and running. We are coming to you again from the Boston Sports Institute in Wellesley, Mass. The East Rink. I think we're East Rink. TC is Team Colorado's third game of the weekend. In this game, we are taking on the Washington Pride. TC will be in our blues today. This is the first game of the weekend. We're in blues on the visitor side.
Where's your frame line?
And you see Washington Pride there is going to be in white. So TC will be in our blues going from right to left here in the first period. Welcome, everyone. We're about to get puck drop here in a moment. All right. So again, this weekend we have 15-minute periods. So we have Val Hunt starting in net today for this game. Starting lineup, we have Cam on center. We have Mia left wing. Kathleen right wing. On D, we have Rimini and Genevieve. All right. Pride are going to win that face-off, get it down low behind the net. Genevieve's there to collect that, get it up. Now Mia's going to pop that up to Cam. Fast start to here. The first few seconds of this game pretty quick. We got some fresh ice. Puck's moving well. Pride are going to roll it back again behind the net again. Genevieve once again there to get it. She goes back to Rimini. Looking up to Kathleen there. Bounces back. Pride are going to get a chance. Backhand shot. Save number one by Val. She 2 saves, 3 saves, maybe 4 saves in there. Val's able to finally stop that puck. Covered up to kill the clock. Or, to stop the play. But she had a lot of shots on goal right there. That might have been 5. I don't know. I'm looking at goalie mom to my right here, and she's like, I don't know how many that was either. So, yeah, lots of shots there real fast. But Val saved every single one of them. All right, right off the face-off. Hattie's going to win that now. We got a new line here. We have, that's Claire giving chase to that there. TC gets into the O-zone here for the first time in the period. It's going to come back to Annie at the point. She's going to dance on the blue line. Pride are going to get that. That stays in the zone momentarily. But now it finally comes out to center ice. And Haley is there. Mirka's back on D now with Annie. Annie's going to collect that puck on the near boards. Pride are going to get that for a moment. Then Annie's going to recollect that, looking to break out now. She's now going to get up to Claire, over to Haley. We get into the zone, shot on net, deflected off a defender. Pride defender goes by the net. Puck comes back out to center ice. Mirka's going to collect that now. Finds Madison now, looking up ice. Finds Hattie. Hattie's working in now. We have Parker S. coming off the bench as well. Brooklyn's going to put that down low where Maddie's down there. Out front, chance shot. Another shot on goal. There's a good pass chance there. Follow-up good shot there by Parker. Goalie was able to make a pad save on that. Now Aiden's out there now. She's going to collect that puck, looking back to Brooklyn. Pass through the middle, gets cut off by the Pride. Good job by Brooklyn there to prevent that from going anywhere. Aiden's going to collect that now. She looks up and finds Maddie. Maddie coming in. I don't think it was an intentional drop pass, but it worked. Shot on net, saved by the goalie. Pad save goes wide. Pride are going to collect that up now. Brooklyn's over here on D, going to collect that puck up the boards to Maddie. Aiden's going to collect that here. Looking up, she's going to break into the zone. Offside, probably should have been. Shot on net, saved by the goalie. So Parker's going to get that shot on net again. Another save by the goalie. Parker V is going to be collect that. Shot gets blocked out wide. Now Aiden with that comes back to Parker. She's going to get a little slapper. Oh, that's a good shot. That was a paddle save there by the goalie up over the net. All right, TC is getting some good sustained pressure here for a bit. We have 11:39 left in the first period. Score 0-0. It's going to come to Cam. She's going to kick it over. Shot on net. Glove saved by the goalie. It was a good couple shifts by TC there. We were able to get 2 full shifts in the O zone. Lots of good shots on net. Coaches emphasized pregame they want some more shots on net this game. So I think we saw that there the last couple shifts. First period, 11:29 left. Score is 0-0. Cam's out there, take that face off. Backhand shot went wide. She has Bryn out there with her and Olivia. Bryn's going to circle around to Olivia, out front to Cam, kicks it to her stick. Pride, though, were able to knock that off. TC keeps it in the zone, though. Bryn's going to get that puck on the boards. She gets hooked. No call there. Rimney's going to get that back at the point. Shot goes up. Shot by Olivia. Another shot. Puck still loose. Pride goalie covers it up finally. Loose puck for a second there. Olivia had a good chance, but she was looking for the 5-hole, and I think goalie closed it up just in time. All right, we're getting a full change here. Coming out on the forward line, we're going to have Maddie and Kathleen and Hattie. No, I'm sorry, not Maddie. That's Mia. Sorry, Mia's out there with Kathleen and Hattie. On D, we've got Annie and Mirka. 10:49 left in the first period. Pride are going to win that face-off, but then Mia's there to stop that from going anywhere. Hattie's looking for a pass. She goes back to Annie at the point. Shot on net. Got in through to the goalie, who was able to make a. She's able to collect that puck and not let a rebound up. She wasn't exactly sure where that puck was for a moment, but she did have it. Held on to stop the clock. Hattie now is going to take the get. Pride's going to win that face-off here again. Up the boards. Gets past Annie there, but Hattie's first to the puck. She's going to try to cycle around. Gets knocked off her stick. She's looking up for a pass. Finds Annie. Annie's going to come around. She's looking to get into the zone. It's going to be offside. Ooh! Hattie was about 8 steps on offside there, but that's all right. Mirka over to Annie. Annie shot, tipped up by a Pride defender up over the net. Hattie's going to get that again. Now look around. Shot gets blocked. And they're going to put that all the way down for an icing. All right, icing on the Pride with 9:48 left in the first period. Score remains 0-0. All right, we've got a full change coming here again for TC. On the forwards, we're going to have Aiden with Claire and Haley on the wings. D, we're going to have Brooklyn and Parker. So we come back to Brooklyn. She's going to put off the boards down to Aiden. Pride are first to that puck, though. Aiden's going to get it, circle around, gets around one defender. Shot. Saved by the goalie. She does not let up a rebound there. It was a good low shot, but goalie's able to collect it and stop the play. 9:36 left now. TC are going to win that face-off. Aiden's looking back for it. She finds Brooklyn at the point. Brooklyn steps in. Shot. Oh, just wide of the net. It's a good look. Brooklyn's going to hold that in, looking for Aiden down low, but Pride are going to get that out of the zone now. Center ice. It's going to come back to Haley, back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's looking to break out. We got to get open spot for her. And Brooklyn's trying to get through some players, not able to do so. And now Aiden's going to get that to Haley. Comes back to D zone though. Brooklyn's there to get it off the boards. Blocked by a Pride player though. Brooklyn now near boards going to get that down below the net. Comes up off the boards. Aiden and Haley are there to work on that. Pride are going to get that. Shot attempt blocked by Aiden. Brooklyn gets tripped up. That was about as clear textbook tripping as you can get, but no call here. Aiden's going to come up with that puck now. Finds Claire on the far boards. Now finally gets out center ice. Pride will get that. TC is going to get a change on the fly while that's happening, and luckily we got off the ice in time. So Maddie's there working on that with Genevieve. Now Maddie up to Cam. Cam's going to get that into the zone with some speed. Look, it goes around the net. Looking for some support, but Pride are able to get that, push it on down. This should be an icing, and it will be. Puck just squirted across the goal line for an icing on the Pride. We remain scoreless in the first period. 7:45 left in the first. All right, Cam stays out there. Let's take the face off. She has Parker S. Shot. Oh, it gets deflected up into the netting. That was a good quick shot there by Parker S. But Washington player was able to get stick on it and deflect it up. On D, we've got Genevieve and Remini. Remini steps up, gets a shot towards net. And that's going to be stopped by the Pride goalie. We are doing a much better job getting some pucks on net this game here so far. We'll hopefully keep that up. All right. It's going to come back to Remy at the point. She's going to put it down off the boards, looking for Parker and Cam down there. Cam's going to collect that. Parker's going to get that now. Oh, she was looking for the pass back, but unfortunately, a little miscommunication between teammates there, and Pride were able to get that. A little scrum on the far boards. Cam's in there with Parker and Rimini. It's now going to come back to Genevieve. And she's going to circle back around the net looking for a breakout. We've got to get open here on the breakout passes for her. Parker's going to get that and put it down low, go for a change. All three forwards now are going to change up on the fly. Actually, all five are going to change here. So we've got coming out Annie and Mirka on D, Hattie with Olivia and Bryn. No, I'm sorry, Bryn. That's Mia. Oh, that is Bryn. I'm sorry. The 2-2 and the 2-8 look pretty similar when I can't see the back of the jersey clearly. Annie tries to get through, not able to get through the players there. Hattie's going to collect that puck now. And she's going to get into the zone. Looking to get to her forehand, not able to do so. She falls. There's no penalty. That was a good no call. There was nothing there. She just lost an edge and fell down. Pride are going to get that up off the boards. Annie will be first to that puck. He's got a Pride player in chase. She circles back around. And over to Mirka, who goes up to Olivia. Olivia shot. Glove saved by the goalie. Still scoreless in the first period. 5:53 left. All right, on D here we have Parker V and Brooklyn. Aiden on center with Mia and Kathleen on wings. Parker's going to put that down low. Aiden and Mia chasing that. So we come back to Parker at the point. She's going to look for a shot. Shot blocked out front. Falls to Aiden's or Mia's stick. Puck's still loose, bouncing around. A couple chances in there. Couldn't really see where the puck was, but it was loose the whole time. Aiden goes back to Parker. Back down to Aiden. Aiden's looking for, she finds Brooklyn up at the blue line here. Shot on the ice. Oh, just hits the outside of the goal. Goes wide. That was a sneaky little low shot. It had a chance if it got through. It was just wide. Pride put the puck up around the boards. Parker's there to stop that along the boards, though. Pride try again, but Parker's still in the way of that. We'll take that. All right, we got one girl's able to change out, and Haley came out there now. All right, we got to move this puck a little bit. It's still loose, and it's moving a little bit, but finally comes out to center ice. Haley's first to that puck. She goes back up off the boards, and she's going to fight Aiden, who's now coming in with a chance. Puts that in down low. Goalie's going to hold that up for her teammate. The puck comes all the way out. Genevieve's now going to find Aiden. Shot pass to the middle, but no one's there to get that one. Oh, that was a collision center ice. Haley's going to be there. Put that down low. All right. Pride are going to put that puck up around the boards. Claire's down there with Cam and Haley. Puck's going to come out to center, but Remy's there. Gets a shot towards net. Gets blocked down by Haley. Cam's trying to get a stick on it, not able to do so. Genevieve is going to get that puck here along the near boards with Cam in support. There, stays in for a moment, goes back in offside. There we go. I think that was the 5th actual offsides of the game, but probably the first call. So, yeah. First period. Score 0-0. 3:32 left in this period. So whistles do work, apparently. We weren't sure there for a bit, but here we are. All right. Cam wins that face-off. Comes back to Genevieve. She pops into the O-zone. We're giving chase to it. Puck comes back up off the boards. And Pride are able to get that down low. But Remy's going to be first to that puck in the corner. She gets a shoulder on the Pride forward. Cam in support there. Gets that puck. Looking up the boards. Not able to get that up off there to Remy and Claire are going to be over on the far side. Claire's going to be first to that. We got to do a little more talking, girls. A little more communication. Who's got the puck would be good right now. Pass out to the front. Gets good job on D there by Genevieve to not let a shot get towards net. Pass by Haley up towards Claire. Is going to go all the way through. They're going to call icing. I might have waved that off, though. It didn't actually touch them on the way through, but went through their legs. So technically, I guess it's probably icing. But of all things we haven't called this game so far.
Clock is running.
Clock's running. We lose it. We lost about 10 seconds off the clock there. Running during the stoppage of play. Good forecheck there by Parker S. Great play along the boards here. Hattie goes down trying to get a stick on that. Parker and there's Annie as well. Mirka's going to be first. Oh, puck comes out front. Just bouncing around a little bit on some skates. Luckily, no shot got into Val there. Hattie's coming out now. She gets into the O-zone, looking for a pass to the slot. She circles around the net. We just got to get those pucks out front, and stuff's going to happen. 1:50 left in the first period. Puck comes back to Annie at the point. Shot blocked by a Pride player out front. Comes out to center ice. Annie gets that down low. That's going to be an offside call, though. And we have 1:40 left in the period. All right, we're going to change out the forwards here. Got Olivia, Aiden, and Bryn on the forward line with Mirka and Annie staying out on D. Pride win that. Face off, put up the boards, but Annie's able to collect that. Now we have shot low by Bryn, gets stopped by the goalie. cover that up to stop the clock with 1:27 left. All right, Ozone face-off here. Aiden's going to win that back for a moment, but then Pride are able to step in and collect that. Then I got a 2-on-2 happening. Pride pushed that puck up off the boards down low. Mirka's first to that. Now Olivia here on the near boards. Pride put it back down low. They're first to get it below the net. Comes out in front. Good stick there by Annie, though. Now we got a 2-on-1 happening. We got Olivia. Oh, shucks. That pass, though, is unfortunately a little bit behind. We're behind the stick. There's a good chance there. Good breakout. All right. Olivia's giving chase now in the near corner. It's going to come out front. Aiden's going to get, no, not able to get a shot. Oh, that was a shot by Olivia. I think it might have hit the outside of the netting maybe and went wide. Shot low by Parker at the point. Goalie made a pad save. That was a good shot. All right. Got Bryn working over there with Parker. She's going to get a shot on net. Goes wide. 18 seconds left here in the first period. Olivia's working down low there with Bryn in support. Aiden's going to collect that puck. She backhands it. Oh! Gets a couple chances. And that's going to be... Can't really hear the whistle, the bell too well, or the horn. Kind of a weak horn. The referees didn't blow the whistle to stop the penalty play. So that is the end of the period. A little awkward ending to the period there, but good. Had a shot chance there at the end. Unfortunately, goalie made another good save there. So we remain scoreless after one. We'll be back in a minute. All right, we are back for the second period. Val remains in the crease. TC in blue now going from left to right here in the second period. Starting off, I think we have Cam with Kathleen and Mia on wings, and Brooklyn and Parker V on D. Parker's going to keep that in at the blue line, put it down low, giving chase down there is Kathleen first, and then Mia in support. Kathleen's going to get that puck over there on the far side. Finds back to Brooklyn at the points. She's looking in, puts it back down, finds Cam. Cam back up to Brooklyn. Oh no! Brooklyn lost an edge there. Brooklyn was complaining about her edges yesterday, and she's going to blame it on that again. She needs to sharpen. Yep. All right, that puck comes back in. Pride are going to get that, put it off the boards out to center ice. They're going to get a chance here now for a one-on-one. Puts it down low. Parker giving chase to that. They are able to dance out to the front, get a backhand, goes wide. Wasn't actually on net, which is good. Cam's now going to collect that puck. Gets it into the O-zone. Looking to get around one girl. Back to the point. During a change, though, we got to be careful not to touch it. I'm not sure Haley planned not to touch that or not, but that was like could have been too many players if we had handled it right there. So I'm glad we didn't. Remedy's going to come over and find. Shoot, I think that's Haley. Shot from the point gets deflected down. Claire is going to have that puck here on the near side. Hattie, backhand shot, stopped by the goalie. Puck's still loose. Now the Pride are able to get that out. Good team defense there by TC. Not letting that girl get through them. Puck tipped up out into center ice. Good tip there by Haley. Pride are that's going to be offside. There we go. Yeah, we got the long shift here. You got to be careful when you're coming off the bench. And that Pride player came off the bench offside. Which that's a coaching move there to fix that. Second period, we remain scoreless. We got 12:47 left in the period. Aiden's going to take this face off of center ice with Bryn and Olivia. Olivia holds that in for a second. Ooh, I thought that came out, but we'll take it. Bryn has that puck now on the far corner. Olivia in support. Olivia's going to get that puck behind the net. Looking for an opportunity. It goes back to Bryn. Bryn and Olivia continue to work it down low. Aiden's out front looking for a pass. Oh, wraparound chance by Olivia. Gets pad saved by the goalie. Comes back to Remedy at the point. She goes D to D, but unfortunately that squirt's just out of the zone. We got to regroup. That's going to be offside. I'll take that one, though. There's some pressure, and that's at that point in time, I think it's a good offside to take. 12:07 left in the second. Score is still 0-0. All right, Cam out here with Parker S. and Maddie. And then Mirka and Annie on D. All right. Annie's going to be able to hold in for a second. She comes out to center ice still here on the near boards. Annie back to Mirka. Mirka over to Maddie. But then Pride are able to get that for a moment. Cam collects that. She's now looking for a breakout. She goes past to Parker S., who had a chance when the Pride defender, though, got back to that puck just a step ahead. Pride are coming out of the zone with some speed. Good job, though, pinching that off on the boards. Lose the handle there. Good poke check by Mirka, though, to recover. Cam and Maddie are working there on the far boards. Puck comes all the way around to the near corner, where Annie there is playing D on the player. Kick pass to center. It's actually a really good kick pass. No shot on goal there, though. Oh, that was a heck of a chance. Val made a real good save there. That was a play that got us yesterday. Several goals against us. So I had a girl in the slot. But Val was ready for it. Chance to the middle. Pass gets all the way through. We're not able to get a stick on it. Annie's going to collect that puck now. Puts off the far boards. We need another player out here. Oh. Yeah. Pride gets around Mirka for a second. Oh, that's going to be a trip. Yep. That was a good call. That was a trip. was an unfortunate play there, and on the recovery, Miraca got her stick in the girls' skates, and we're going to go off the first penalty of the game with a 10:24 left in the second. Score remains 0-0. Coming out now on the PK unit one, we have Hattie with it's Mia on the wing, and then Brooklyn and Parker V. Penalty's not on the board yet, so making sure we get the penalty up there. So again, this weekend penalties are a minute 30. So America's off for 90 seconds here. Penalty's on the board. Puck is dropped. Oh, here we go. We got a breakout chance by Mia. Oh, not sure. I think the goalie stopped it. Yeah. Oh. Mia went to the back. She made a great deke. Went to the backhand. She was trying to open the goalie up and get in the 5-hole. The goalie stopped it just in time. That was a heck of a breakaway chance. Heck of a save. Both players did really well. Parker comes back to Parker V at the point. She goes down low to Mia. Mia's going to circle around now, looking for Hattie out front. Oh, she gets tripped up. That's a penalty now, but no call. All right. Kreider going to get that in low. Shot. Saved by Val. Parker's going to collect that puck around the far boards. Looking to get it out. Oh. I think that was it probably could have been a penalty again there on us, but there was no call. That was a cross check to the face. Another cross check to the face. We're just getting some hands up high. Yeah. But here we go. We have 27 seconds left on the PK for TC. It's going to go down low. Parker V is going to be there to that puck. She's going to get around the board to the near corner or near side. Pass out front. Good job there by Parker to block that out and not give a chance on goal. We're doing a much better job of covering the slot today than we did yesterday. And the penalty has expired. So TC is now back to full strength and blocked there by Parker. Parker's had a real good D shift here. Kreider going to get that dangling around. Good job. Oh, that bounced around a couple skates, but luckily did not get in on goal. We just need to kill this puck here. Oh, here we go. Claire now coming out. She gets a breakaway chance. Oh, dang it. I thought that was going in, but it was wide of the net, just barely. She had two or three dekes there and got the goalie down, but on the backhand, unfortunately, went just wide. Probably not get a chance. She tries to go to backhand, is not able to do so. Puck goes wide up the near boards. Now, Kathleen's there with it. Aiden gets that puck knocked off her stick. D goes D to D here. Up to Kathleen. But Pride will collect that puck. All right. Good job there by Aiden to block that off and get into the slot. Now TC is going to get a chance. Kathleen up to Claire. But Pride will be first to that. We have 7:30 left in the second period. Score 0-0. Things are opening up a little bit more here. She gets hooked there. Aiden got hooked, turned around to slash the other girl, but got her teammate, I think, on the slash. So should have been a hooking call, but no call here again. Yeah, that should have been interference, but not. Comes out to Cam between the dots. She gets a shot, but that gets deflected up into the netting to stop the play at 7:06. We should have been on 3 power plays in the last 30 seconds, but no calls. And we're going to keep playing. We got Cam out there with Haley and Claire, Mirka, and Annie. Annie tries to hold it in, not able to do so at the blue line. She's going to come back to Mirka. She's going to circle around looking for an outlet. Unfortunately, comes right to a stick. Oh! Val had one save, maybe two. Oh, there we go. Val had to scramble there, but she had a couple really good saves. Probably not set up exactly how she wanted to, but she got it done. That's what matters. $6:50 left in the second period. All right, we changed it up on the forwards. We got Hattie with Bryn and Olivia and Annie and Mirka on D. It's going to come out to the center there. Annie's able to stop that from going anywhere. Probably put it against the board. Oh, that's going to be a cross check. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're going to go back on the PK here. That was a penalty. I'll take it. But if you're going to call that on us, you got to call the first four against them on us in the last minute. So it's a theme of the weekend. So Mirka's going to go back to the box, which I'm assuming is going to be a cross-check call. I didn't see the referee's call, though. Either way, it was a penalty. 6:29 left in the second period. All right, here on the PK, we have Hattie and Bryn with Parker V and Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to get that puck off the face-off. She's going to circle around, goes up the boards, come to the point, though. Probably put it back down low around the boards. Now Hattie's going to be able to get that, or Parker's going to be able to get that for a second. But there it finally comes out to center ice. Probably have to regroup here. That's offside. There we go. All right, 23 seconds off the penalty clock. So we have 107 left on the penalty, 6:06 left in the period. All right, Hattie and Bryn stay out there with Parker and Brooklyn still. Probably going to drop that to the point, put it up along the boards to their teammate in the corner. Brooklyn's down there fighting against the boards for that. Good job there by Brooklyn. Gets it out to Hattie. Oh, Hattie just loses the handle, but she's able to regroup. Now get a 2-on-2 break here. Let's get a little shorty. Hattie's looking. Oh, she gets a shot towards the net. I think it might have been going wide, but goalie still got a pad on it. Pryor now coming back up. Parker's going to get that. Backhands that up out of the zone. 26 seconds left on the penalty kill. Hattie with a good forecheck, good stick there. Try to get it into the zone, though. Parker's first to that. Now Hattie, she gets held up a little bit. Could be interference again, but... Oh, no! Hattie over to Bryn. Just loses the handle, though. That's where we got to have that stick on the ice ready to go. We'll learn that. We'll get it. Penalty is over. We are now back to full strength for TC with 4:55 left in the period. Olivia now is going to be over there to get that puck. Gets off the boards to herself. Pushes it down low. Pryor first to that. Gets into the zone. Now it comes back to Genevieve. And into the zone offside, though. All right, we still are scoreless in the second period. 4:35 left in the period. All right, out here now we have Parker S., Maddie and Aiden with Genevieve and Rimini. Comes back to Genevieve, over to Rimini. She loses that handle for a minute. Parker's going to collect that puck, though. She gets that knocked off, but she's able to regroup, get it back over now to Aiden. Slides through her skates. Not able to collect that pass. Now Aiden's going to get off the boards to herself. Gets around. Now it's going to come to Parker. She can get a chance towards it. Blocked out front by a Pride defender. Good team D again here by TC. Comes up to Parker. Center ice. Parker and Rimini working it here on the near boards. Pride put it down low behind the net. Genevieve will be first to that puck. She collects it. Looking out for a breakout. Comes up to Aiden. Got to get some passes here. Aiden gets up. That goes to our Pride player. Aiden's going to collect that puck again. Let's get some passing here, ladies. Yeah, to our team. Yeah. We need a blue to blue pass here. Offside call, maybe? Puck just got across the line, and then for an offside call on the Pride. Second period, 3:21 left. Score 0-0. Yeah, a lot less shots this period. All right. Cam's going to get that puck. Gets it down behind the net. Kathleen's down there giving chase. Annie here on the near boards. She's going to get that. She stays back. Cover the point. We're probably able to get that up out of the zone, though. Mirka is giving chase. That's going to go all the way down for nice. Couldn't see where the puck, how far the puck was on this side. It was along the boards, but it went far enough to get down for a nice and call on the Pride. So TC's going to come back for an offensive zone face-off now with 2:54 left in the second period. Cam out there to take the face-off. She wins that back to the point. Mirka's there. Mirka puts it down, back down to Kathleen. Cam gets it to Mia. Mia dangles around one player. Looking for an opportunity out front. She's able to dingle around, looking for a pass. Not able to get that pass through. Kathleen shot on that goal! Hit it on net, ladies, and good things happen. All right, that is Kathleen with the first goal of the game. 2:30 left in the second period. She is very excited out there. I would be too. Yeah, so Kathleen was able to collect that. She got a real quick shot off. I think it was a 5-hole right to the back of the pad. Yep. Maybe the side of the post. Yep. Either way, it ended up in the back of the net, which is where you want it to be. Yep. All right. So now we have Claire, Hattie, and Haley on the forwards with Brooklyn and Parker V on the D. It's going to come over to Haley. She's going to get in the zone. That's offside, but not called. Hattie is really good about being about 8 steps offside without getting called on her. I think that's the third time this game. Brooklyn gets that down low. Hattie will be first to that behind the net. She's looking for a pass, some support. Pride, though, we're going to collect that puck and get it out quickly. Oh, no. We got to get some. Oh, Val gets a nice save right in the face.
Here you go, Val. Go, Val.
That was a face mask save by Val. Counts all the same. Pride player actually had a really good shot look, but Val made a quick move over to get in place for that and took it off the face hole. All right, Parker's able to hold that in at the point. Shot towards the net. Goes off the side of the net where the goalie will stop the play. With 1:30 left in the second period, TC up 1-0. Every time I hear the puck hit a goalie's face mask come up here, it hurts me. Like I know they've got a lot of padding up there and everything, but yeah, right in the face hole. So it makes that sound, and like, yeah, I always cringe a little bit for them. That puck's going to get out to center ice there, where Genevieve is going to be first to it. Pride, though, on a forecheck, though. Good job there. Now Aiden's going to pop up. We got a 2-on-2. Pride defender loses a tire, so now Aiden with hit. That's with Bryn in support. Bryn now down low working on that. We were not able to get a shot off on that breakaway chance. Pride now with a headman pass. It's going to go all the way down, though. No icing, though. Remedy's going to get that puck off the boards. Aiden and Bryn down there. Aiden's going to collect that puck behind the net. She's looking up off the boards over to... That's Olivia over there. Olivia gets that down low. That should be an icing call. Maybe now they waved it off though. I don't know if it actually hit someone, but we'll take the no call. All right, Prider coming out. Annie's going to put a stop to that. Gets it over to Mirka. Back to Annie. We got some space now if we move. That's going to now find Maddie. Maddie gets into the zone. Drops it back to Annie. Shot. Oh, blocker save there by the goalie. Goes wide. And clear the zone. And that is the end of the second period. So after 2 periods, TC has a 1-0 lead. The scorer was just talking to the refs, though, so we're live. All right, sorry. We got a little side commentary going on here while we're live. The goal is not up on game sheet, so but I think the scorer was actually chatting with the refs there and had the tablet. So hopefully they got that fixed up. It's on the game sheet here. Oh, they had it on the wrong side too. Okay, yeah. On the scoreboard, they had the goal credited to the home team. That was the wrong team. That's how much they don't want us to win today. All right, third period, 15 minutes on the clock. We are into it. Pride are coming out with a little more energy here. Good start. Puck's gonna go wide. Oh, yep. We got Annie and Cam down there fighting on the boards for that. Cam's gonna get that up on the boards. Pride are gonna be first to it though. Goes off the referee's knee into the center, but we're there to collect that. And now comes out to center ice where Kathleen's there to get that puck. Annie pops it up off the boards, comes over to Mia. Mia gets around one player, not around the second though. Puck up off the boards to Annie. She's coming in. She's working down low. Puck comes all the way around the boards here. They're near side. Mirka's first to that puck. Gets it back down to Mia. Oh, pass through the slot. Goes through everyone. Annie now to the puck. Shot hits a... Oh, that's a penalty. Jesus.
Come on!
It's morning!
Really? Nothing?
You've got to stop the play. That's a neck injury, people. Jeez. All right, sorry. Commentate on the side here again. That was a boarding call. She just got put right into the boards. No call. And they have 6 players on the ice.
Come on! Open your eyes!
All right. Yeah, here we are. We're playing. We're taking a look at me over on the boards there. She was holding her head, neck area. Hopefully she's okay. Come on, Hattie, let's get it. Hattie's got the puck now. She's trying to get through. Stick check by the Pride, though, knocks that off. Claire's going to get that puck, backhands it. That's going to now come over to Haley off the boards. Pride go D to D. They're now working into the zone. Brooklyn's back there to get that puck. Gets it over to Haley. Pride already to hold it in for a second. Parker V collects that puck down low. Comes to a Pride player, though. Shot goes behind the net. Pride go up to the point. They hold it in here at the blue line. Down low to Brooklyn. She's going to go behind the net. Over to Haley. That's going to find Hattie. Center ice. She's going to get into the zone. She's looking in. Shot goes up over the net. I think they might have caught a stick on the way up. All right. TC's looking a little flat here at the moment. We've got to pick it back up. Yeah, there was a couple things that should have been called there, but we got to get our energy back and get our step here. Shot by Parker. Saved by the goalie. Parker's had some really good shots here from the point this game. All right, third period. TC keeps a 1-0 lead with 11:28 left in the third. All right, we've got Aiden with Maddie out there and Parker S. And then Genevieve and Rimini on the D line. It's going to come over to Rimini on the far board. She's going to pop it down low. Parker S down there giving chase. So Maddie's going to try to get that out to the slot, but not able to do so at the moment. It's going to come back now. Genevieve's now going to play D shot. Goes wide of the net. Rimini's now working on the far boards there. Has Aiden in support. Probably are able to keep it in the O zone. They put it down towards net. Aiden's going to collect that puck now. Gets around one player looking for a pass. She finds Maddie. And see, so we got to get our forecheck going here, ladies. Come on. All right, Pride are able to get that in for a second. Still able to control it, though. All right, Genevieve's now going to get that puck. Gets it up to Aiden. Aiden goes into the zone. Back out to center ice, though. Annie will be first to that puck. All right. Pride to get that puck down low. Miracle will be first to that down behind the net. She comes back around to the near boards, finds Olivia. They gets out to center ice. Mirka gets it up against the boards again. Cam's there. Gets through everyone. Annie's going to have that puck now. Annie up to Bryn. Good break out there. Cross ice to Olivia. Olivia coming in, looking for some support. Backhand pass out front. Shot. Oh, pad save by the goal. That was a good look by Bryn. That was a good play there. Good look. Pride get into the zone. They're coming in. Poke check away by Mirka. She now gets out of the zone, up the boards. Now we got Chase. Here we go, Cam. Cam's going to get a chance on that here, maybe. Backhand. Oh! Bounces up off the side of the net. It was loose for a minute. Goalie almost popped it on her own, on herself. She's able to stop that up against the net, though. So TC has a 1-0 lead still. 8:52 left in the third period. Good news is Mia is back out there. So hopefully just a little pinch on the neck and she's all right. So we got Mia, Hattie, and Kathleen with Brooklyn and Parker V. Probably put it all the way down. That should go down for icing, and it will. All right, 8:41 left in the third. icing on the Washington Pride. So it's going to come all the way down for an O-zone face-off. Third period feels a little weird. Plays a little weirder than it was to start the game. So hopefully we can get our step back and get some energy here. TC win that for a moment. I'm not sure she held the name, but it was close, you know. It was hidden in the snow over there, so no one could actually see where it was. We're gonna credit Parker with it. What? We got a whistle. No, we got. So Mia's going to the box. So Mia gets boarded.
Hopefully she got back to the girls about her.
All right, and so a little retaliation, maybe, I don't know, but Mia's gonna be in the box for a minute 30. There are no hand signals, so we're not sure what we're calling, other than a penalty. 8:24 left in the third. All right, PK. We got Hattie, Kathleen, Rimini, and Genevieve. I didn't see the play, so I wasn't sure, but Nikki next to me said, yeah, it looked like a penalty. Puck gets held down at the blue line. Oh,
I'll take it.
They kept it on the blue line, but they called offside, so I don't know. I gotta stop talking about the calls and no calls, I guess. Maybe I need to check my glasses prescription here. I didn't put on my glasses so I can see better out there, right? Yeah. But Pride are on the power play, but TC's doing a good job here on the PK, controlling the puck a bit, keeping it down low. That puck was stuck in some feet for a minute, but Pride are now gonna circle around and break out. That's gonna be offside. Yep. I've actually seen that called as interference in the NHL a whole bunch lately. When you got a player like that at the blue line, but luckily we're not calling that right now. It's an unintentional interference, but it was. So Aiden's out there, take the face off with Claire, Annie, and Mirka. Aiden gets that off the boards down behind the net. We have 33 seconds left on the penalty kill. And Pride are now going to look out for a pass. Aiden's going to get that puck now. She's going to get in around one play. Oh, gets a stick off of her, but then Claire pushes it back in the zone, but Aiden was in an offside position. So offside on TC. 21 seconds left on our penalty kill. 7:15 left in the third period.
Come on, TC!
TC holding on to a 1-0 lead. All right, Pride are going to get that puck and get offside, but no call. Pride gets that back to the point. They're looking back down low. Trying to set up their power play. We're doing a good job not letting them do that, though. Aiden's going to get that puck, and she gets it up for a moment. Going to drop it down low and kill another 10 seconds. The penalty is over. So we are back to full-strength hockey here. And we're going to cycle around. Shot. Glove save by the goalie. Good shot by Haley there. Goalie was able to see it all the way, though, make a glove save. Goalie's got a good glove. She's made some good glove saves today.
Sadly.
Yeah, not a lot of rebounds. 6:39 left in the third period. Aiden takes that face off. TC wins that back to Haley. Trying to collect that puck there is Claire, but she's not able to do so, though. She gets hooked a bit. Mirka all the way up. That's going to go to the far corner. That's a good dump there. And a good chase by Claire. She's going to be able to get that puck for a moment. Tied up along the boards there are Haley and Claire. Cam now comes out in support. But Pride will come away with that puck. Good forecheck by Cam. Oh, yeah. They probably could have called a penalty on us there, so no call. But Cam kind of got a girl squished up against the boards there for a second. But no call. We keep playing. Mirka's now going to get that puck, and she's going to get into the zone looking for a shot. Shot low goes, stick saved by the goalie. TC's going to hold it in there. Shot gets deflected just wide of the goal. Pride now stays in again by Parker. Good job by Parker. All right. Parker S gets squished up against the board. Same spot. So that's the squishy spot, I guess, today. Yep. Got Parker and Cam working down low there. Maddie's in support in the slot. It's going to come all the way across to Parker. All right. Puck comes all around to the near boards. Parker S is first to that. Shot towards net. Pad saved by the goalie, and she holds on to stop the play with 5:05 left in the third period. I know Kathleen had a great goal. I don't want to diminish that, but I'd say Parker V has had a great game on the blue line today. Some real good shots, good solid D work back there. So, comes back to the blue line, not able to keep it in there. Backhand pass over to Brooklyn, gets it up along the boards to Parker S. She gets tripped up, no call there. And now Parker's going to backhand that to the middle. Prider going to collect that puck, get it into the zone now. Shot blocked out front by Parker. Parker clears the zone. All right, Parker S in chase there. Good forecheck. That's the way we got to pressure him, especially with 4.5 minutes left in the period. Got to keep up that pressure. That's a good job. Pride get the puck down low to the corner. Shot blocked by Parker. Puck comes out to the blue line. They hold it in there. Shot gets through to Val. She makes a pad save. Blocker save off to the corner. All right, that comes out to Brooklyn in the slot. She's able to control that. Now we're breaking up. We got a 3-on-ish happening. That should have been offside. Oh, here we are, y'all. Here we are. Bryn shot goes wide of the net. 3:45 left in the third period. Backhand pass to Hattie. She cycles around the net, looking out to Olivia. She gets it back down to Hattie. Shot by Hattie, low. Glove saved by the goal. That was a good, nice shot right there. All right, we got 3:34 left in the third period. TC hold on to their 1-0 lead. Out there, we have Genevieve and Rimini on D. And we have Bryn, Hattie, and Olivia on forward. All right. TC is going to win that face-off. Hattie's going to get it herself. Gets it up to Bryn. Shot by Olivia. Oh! Goalie didn't really see that. It was bouncing weird. Was able to fight it off, though. The puck went wide of the net. Prider not going to get that puck up into neutral ice. Good pressure there by TC, though. Let her not give her much room. Puck's behind the net there. Rimini is going to get that. But now Genevieve up around the net, or boards. Olivia's working here on the near board. She's able to get that out. She's got a little break happening now. She gets that sticked off her, gets that sticked away from her, but she's able to recollect it. Now Bryn's over in the far corner with the puck. Past the slot, Hattie. Oh, she's not able to get a shot off, though. Good D there by the Pride player. Hattie to Olivia in the slot, but she's not able to get a shot on net there. Now Rimini's going to circle back with that, looking for a breakout pass, but that gets stopped there. So we got a little scrum on the far boards there. Hattie and Bryn and Olivia all fighting for it. Olivia's now going to get that puck here. Genevieve up. Pride player gloves that down. It's going to go all the way down. Should be an icing call. Yep. We'll take that, though. That's a little
weird.
That's a little weird. I'd rather get that stoppage there. All right. We are in the last 2 minutes of the third period here. 2:03 left. TC holds on to a 1-0 lead. Coming out, we have Annie, Mirka, Aiden, Kathleen, and Mia. Kathleen out, gets stopped there. Probably going to get a chance here. Good job, though, for a second. They're going to get a shot. Oh, no! Just right in the net. Holy cow, that was close. Pride had an amazing chance there. They're not able to equalize, though. That probably could have been tripping on us there. No call. Pride have pulled their goalie. They have 6 attackers on the ice with 1:26 left in the period. Oh, all right. Kathleen's fighting over there. Shot low, goes wide, then that's to the corner on your boards here. Shot out front gets blocked by Brent. Puck was bouncing around a whole bunch there, and Pride ended up getting a shot on that got to the back of the net to tie it up with 1:04 left in the third period. Oh, there's a little bit of scramble there. But Pride were in a good place right in front of the net to get a stick on there and get a shot. They got past Val. So we got 1:04 left here. Tie game.
Let's go, TC!
All right. Hattie's taking that face off. Bryn's going to collect that puck, and she's now getting some speed into the zone. Off the boards to herself. Hattie's now going to get that puck back to Parker at the point. Shot low. Yeah! There it is! There it is! Parker with a great shot on the ice. I think I thought it got tipped out front, but Parker's first in the handshake line, so that might have got tipped off a Pride player. Couldn't tell. All right, so 16 seconds after losing their lead, TC regains it to take a 2-1 lead here. Great job by TC. I will tell you, Bryn made the play along the far boards there. She was hustling. Got it back to Hattie, who then found Parker at the point. Parker shot low. Great job there. Parker now is going to get that puck in. Pride are now going to push again. 41 seconds left. Pride have pulled their goalie again. Come on, girls. We got to get a stick on that. Get it out, ladies. Parker's going to get that puck behind the net. Try to get out, not able to do so. Holy cow. Another shot goes just wide of the net. Come on, ladies. We got to learn how to kill this clock here. Cam's going to put it all the way down. It's going to go for icing. Yep, we'll take that. Holy cow, that's a scramble again. Coach Yale's over there telling everyone just to calm down. Take a moment. Let's breathe. 9.8 seconds left in the third period. Scoreboard says 1-1, even though the score is 2-1.
Empty, get it down.
People in Boston really don't want us to win today. Oh, there's the score on the scoreboard. All right. Yep. Hattie is going to win that face-off and just be able to kill the puck for a second. Sit in some feet. 1 second left. Oh. There we go, ladies. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right. TC is going to get their first win of the season here in Game 3 of Naha opening weekend. TC with a 2-1 win. That was some good fighting there by the girls. That was a great job.
Go blue.
All right, so we don't yet know what the rest of the weekend holds. Consolations start immediately after our game, go through the rest tomorrow. There's also quarters and semis, so we have to wait and see how all the games have stacked out. We will update on Crossbar the timing of what's happening next. Let everyone know there, so stay tuned. for some updates. Text your loved ones if you need to know when things are happening, and we'll be back here sometime tomorrow, this evening, or tomorrow morning.